everybody, Killer here, and today I will be doing with Deku was reborn as a slime, part 11. So in the last part, Deku just became a vigilante and met Bellacore again. Now continuing the story, after Deku escaped from the scene, he would have went back to his house or his room, him taking off his mask as he would think this mask won't do, I need a better one. As he would take out his notebook, grabbing a pen, opening a small light as he would start drawing a mask. And if you're wondering how Deku's vigilante mask would look like, it basically looks like the one in the thumbnail, with the ears and stuff. And after Deku drew the mask, he would have started thinking of what his costume would look like. Him drawing on his notebook again. And after a few minutes or so, he would have finished drawing his vigilante costume. Him imagining it in his mind as he would use transform. Now, after he used transform, he would have been in his costume, or vigilante costume, with the mask in his hand. Him going in front of a mirror and looking at himself, seeing if the costume looks good. As after a few minutes, Deku would have thought, wait, if someone knocked my mask off my face, they would immediately know who I am and come after my mom. So, what can I do to make everyone not recognize me as Izuku Midoriya? How about that? Deku asking Sage, Sage, can I transform myself into a female? Yes, with your skill transform, you can. You just have to imagine it. Thank you, Sage. As Deku would think how he would look like as a girl. Him getting the image as he would use transform. As Deku's hair would change from short light blue to long light blue. And after Deku transformed himself into a more female version, he would have put on his mask, as he would look just like the thumbnail. But instead of a short dagger, Deku would have had a katana on his back. Because remember, he did learn how to use a sword. And if you are wondering how Deku made a katana, well, he used his skill copy and paste. Now, after that, Deku would have used Shadow Step to get on top of a rooftop. Him using ultrasonic wave again because he is bored. But this time, instead of standing on the same spot, he is jumping from rooftop to rooftop, expanding his ultrasonic waves distance, as he would come across another robbery. Well, sort of, because this time the robbery doesn't happen in a store, it happens in an alleyway. Deku being on top of the rooftop, he would have been looking down to see what is going on, finding a man with a knife, grabbing a woman's bag and, well, basically robbing her. As Deku would have jumped down and used steel thread to tie the man up, him telling the woman to get her stuff and run away, as Deku would use paralyzing breath on the man being immediately paralyzed and maybe half unconscious, with Deku thinking, Okay, I caught the robber, but I don't know how to give him to the police. Yeah, how do I give him to the police? With Deku thinking on how to give the man to the police, as he would look at the still thread, him thinking, oh, I got an idea, as Deku would use copy and paste to, well, print out a piece of paper, and putting the paper on the steel thread. Deku grabbing the man as he would use Shadow Step to get close to a police station. And with a flash, Deku would have hanged the man on a street light, as a police officer would walk by to see the piece of paper and the man being hanged on the street light. Him reading the piece of paper, saying, Dear policeman, I just robbed a woman's bag. Please arrest me. The police being confused, thinking, what the hell? Is this a prank? With the police walking into the police station and asking, why is there a man in front of the police station being hanged on a street light? The officers in the police station starting to, well, laugh. Them walking out to realize what the policeman was talking about. After the police got the man down from the street light, they would have ran a background check on the man, them finding out that the man did rob multiple women before, and that this is his third time. The police being confused because, well, why would a guy just rob a woman and turn himself in, while he himself is unconscious or barely conscious? And while the police was thinking about that, Deku would have went back up to the rooftop and keep on jumping around, as he would sense a familiar voice. Him going to the direction, looking down to see, well, Bellacore, with his left arm completely healed. Him saying, well, that took longer than I thought, but I mean, I am at a lower level, so I guess that's why I didn't heal that fast. But that fire though, it is different. As Deku would see Bellacore taking out a piece of, well, glass, with Bellacore biting on his own finger as he would put blood on the glass beginning to glow as a menu would show up. Deku thinking, wait, is that what I think it is? Is that a menu? Bellacore saying, damn it, I'm only level 50. I need to get more levels and fast before he comes and find me. Deku thinking, he? Who's he? With Bellacore continue saying, I know he broke free of the magic barrier. I can sense it. But how? It can't be destroyed from the inside, nor can it be destroyed by force using magic from the outside. So, how? How did he leave that magic barrier? Damn it, no time to think. I need to get to level 1000 as fast as I can if I want to conquer this world. Let's hope that me being level 1000 is able to survive that attack. Deku thinking, wait, is he talking about Veldora? As he would have jumped down into the alleyway and behind Bellacore. Bellacore being confused as Deku would throw Hellfire at Bellacore. Bellacore dodging the attack in a nick of time, as he would have looked back to see, well, the female version of Deku with her mask on. Bellacore thinking, what the? As Deku would fire another wave of Hellfire at Bellacore. Bellacore, this time using both of his hands, would use Corrosion to counter the Hellfire, with both of the blasts colliding. Bellacore thinking, this strength, I won't make the same mistake again. Him letting go of his corrosion and moving out of the way, as Deku's Hellfire would shoot right past Bellacore. Bellacore feeling the heat as he would say, this fire, you're him. Wait, you're a girl? With Deku jumping up in the air and enchanting his right hand with Hellfire, punching straight at Bellacore while saying, it's none of your business. And as Deku's punch would land, Bellacore would have jumped up into the air, putting his hand on Deku's head and front flipping to Deku's back, him using corrosion again, as Deku would use Shadow Step to get out of the way. Bellacore thinking, did I get him? As Deku would appear right from behind Bellacore, him taking out his sword as he would enchant it with Hellfire, saying, Hell Flash. Deku swinging his sword down as a slash of Hellfire would go straight towards Bellacore, him using Black Mist to teleport away, with Deku landing, him being on guard as he would be looking around. Now this is when Deku would hear a sound coming from behind him, him looking back only to be met by a punch into the face. The punch actually breaking off a piece of Deku's mask, as Deku would have been punched to the wall, as Bellacore would have used his hand pointing it straight at Deku as he would use corrosion, with Deku raising his hand and plunging it into the wall, him using, well, his hand to lift himself up, avoiding the corrosion as he would jump from the wall, using Hell Flash once again, with Bellacore stopping his corrosion as he would dodge out of the way. And as Deku landed, Bellacore would have thrown a punch at Deku, with Deku tilting his head to the side as he would have avoided being punched in the face, him using his katana to slash at Bellacore's stomach, as Bellacore would have used Black Mist once again, and this time, as Bellacore uses Black Mist, Deku would have used Ultrasonic Wave, him finding out where Bellacore is going to appear next, as Deku would have pointed his katana at his right side, him saying, Hell Pierce. And this is when Hellfire would shoot out from Deku's katana, with Bellacore reappearing to find that there is a wave of Hellfire coming towards him, him thinking, damn it, I'll have to use it, as he would say, summon Demon Scythe. Deku being confused, with him feeling a shockwave coming towards him, and whenever he felt that, he would have pulled back his sword to block the shockwave, which actually works. Him looking back at Bellacore to see that he has a giant scythe in his hand, which has a yellow core on the tang of the scythe, with Bellacore saying, "Congratulations, you made me use something only a few humans can do. Well done." Deku, well, being confused. Him thinking, "What?" As Bellacore would say, "Playtime is over. Unique skill activate." With the yellow core of the scythe beginning to glow and spark with energy. The energy covering the entire scythe and, well, Bellacore as well. Him saying, "Flasher," as Bellacore would disappear. Deku being shocked as Bellacore would reappear right in front of Deku. Him thinking, "Crap," as Bellacore would say, "Deadly sins." Him swinging around his scythe and slashing away at Deku, with Deku using his katana, which is enchanted with hellfire, to block most if not all of the attacks. And after a couple swings, Bellacore would have raised his scythe high up into the air and swinging it down onto Deku, with Deku using his katana to block the attack. But whenever he did that, his katana would have snapped in half. Now the scythe would have kept going down, it trying to slash at Deku's face. But the scythe would have been out of range, it landing only an inch away from Deku's face, with Deku pointing his broken katana at Bellacore, him using Hell Pierce, firing a wave of hellfire at Bellacore, him using Black Mist to get away from the blast, him saying, "Huh, you are strong, I must give you that. Only a few humans can survive my deadly sins attack." Deku saying, "I guess I was lucky then." "Luck or not, you will die now. Final attack skill." Deku being confused as Bellacore's scythe would glow with more energy. Him saying, "Dimension Slash." Him swinging his scythe at Deku, as a flash of yellow energy would go straight towards Deku. Deku not being able to react in time. Him thinking, "Crap, I can't react in time." As he would hear Sage saying, "Warning, subject is about to be killed. Engaging auto battle mode." Deku being confused, thinking, "What?" As his body would start to move on his own, it dodging the attack. Bellacore being impressed, him saying, "Ho, you are the only human that is able to react in time and dodge that attack. You have my praise." And while Bellacore was saying that, inside Deku's head, Sage would have said, "Would you like me to use full force against the enemy?" Deku saying, "Wait, what? No!" "Then what skills would you like me to use on the enemy?" Uh, Hellfire, Steel Thread, and Shadow Step." "Yes, calculating win possibility." "Calculate complete. Win possibility 80%. "Wait, 80%? As Deku's body would spark with hellfire, it completely engulfing Deku's body. Bellacore seeing that would say, "So, are you finally serious? Then let's get this over with. I don't have time to fight with you longer." With Bellacore using Flasher to, well, rush at Deku, as Sage, controlling Deku's body, would rush at Bellacore as well, him using Hellfire to enchant his broken blade at full power. And as they clash, Deku's broken sword would have cut the scythe in half, as Bellacore would suddenly go flying towards the wall behind Deku, him hitting it, with Sage looking back at Bellacore and releasing a lot of bloodlust, him charging a ball of hellfire with his left hand. And whenever Sage was about to shoot the ball of hellfire at Bellacore, he would have used Black Mist to get away. Deku thinking, "Wait, Sage, stop!" Yes, as Deku's body would stop what it was doing. Deku thinking, Sage, can I have my body back?" Yes, certainly. Deku regaining control over his body, as he would have put out the hellfire on, well, his body. Him kneeling down to pick up the broken part of the scythe, thinking, Sage, can you analyze this weapon? As Deku would eat all the broken parts of the scythe. Sage saying, analyzing. Analyze complete, with a menu of the weapon popping up in front of Deku, him reading it, as he would say, "So that's why he's so strong. This demon scythe has a 3 times multiplier on the base stats of the user. So even though he is level 50, his base stat is level 150. Wow, this weapon is overpowered. Well, he won't be using that anymore, as Deku would use Ultrasonic Wave to try and, well, track Bellacore. Not finding him, but finding out that heroes are coming to his location, as Deku would use Shadow Step to, well, escape from the scene. Now, back over with Bellacore. After he used Black Mist to escape, he would have been on top of a roof around 3 to 4 blocks away, thinking, "Damn it, she actually slashed me in the stomach." Him revealing that he was slashed by Deku in the stomach when he was using Black Mist. Now he would continue thinking, "If I want to get to level 1000, I need to get away from him. Or is it a her? Whatever, I don't care. I just need to get away from this city." Now, this will be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. That would be amazing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!